So now to the plate, Yu Darvish. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit a beautiful base hit.
Oh, for two for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, he threw that. Pitch with play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 hits in 2 trips. For him thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's
pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters do up to start the 7th. It's 4-3 New York. Francisco Cervelli will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, John Birdie. Popped him up. Tatis waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in now, Harold Ramirez. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Now batting.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets lead it 4-3. James Hoyt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, James Hoyt.
Digging in, Kevin Ramos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Ready now, Edison Ramos. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike. Strike 1.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. In the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped up the line to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. He's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Matt Joyce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing in the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Strike. Alfaro.
strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Marlins. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit out towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Has a look, now the pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tomas Nido is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Popped him up. Cooper is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Dominic Smith will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the net. Number 2, Dominic Smith.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains steady. Marcus Stroman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season? I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. In now, Harold Ramirez. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. To the plate now, Miguel Rojas.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
next for the Marlins?
At the plate, Brian Anderson. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Garrett. Cooper. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run.
Play ball. He's out. 3 out.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Miami Marlins posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done.
Here now is the final one.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. 1 out. Into the box now, Kevin Ramos. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And that misses, ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
At the plate now, Edison Ramos, and that's through into center field, base hit. And he is in there, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into his start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play. And so up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1. Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing their bats early and get it going for the boys.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. So let's take a look at our plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Cano into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Robinson Cano, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Down. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Smoked on the ground left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Machado has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. In previous duels with deGrom, he has 7 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Camargo is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Some of our Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They balance all
First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15.
Now at the plate, Kevin Ramos. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. Mets.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average. And talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless. Striding in once again, Edison Ramos. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And it's fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front, rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch.
Here comes the second baseman. Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
And this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Two men on, two out, and the next to bat, the Starling Marte will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle. He'll bat with two on and two out here. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Marte possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Ball one. Marte, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Starling Marte will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Freddie Freeman, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Acuna digs in now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees, strike one. And there's ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another one sent foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding forward now. Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Kevin Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edison Ramos, and their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set. The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mets leave him loaded. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 1-0 home, and a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a passed ball. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Throw goes over to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. First offering on its way. Paul Hamels will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he misses there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Cano waits on the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The 1-0 home. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Swanson brings it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nick Markakis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. On the ground for Cano at second. He's got it. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this will be fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
No hits to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Line drive, base hit to right. Long throw to third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. The throw into second. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting. The third baseman.
So here's Johan Camargo as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 2-2 to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Braves on top 4-1. J.D. Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
J.D. Davis.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Gathers it, and the throw to first ends the